guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please and I am begging, there's a red button down there, kindly subscribe, and there's a like button down here, kindly like the video that you're about to watch. So today I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of things, and I think I'm already tired because I don't like talking. I really don't like talking. I don't like talking much on YouTube. I prefer showing you guys what you need to see and making beautiful content. And I'm always like, I feel like giving quality content is very important, and I'm trying to work on that. But talking so much on YouTube isn't really my thing. I don't fancy it. I don't like it. But because of this topic, I have to talk. I'm going to be talking a lot today, so stay, not so much, but come on, the things you need to hear, so stay tuned. So becoming an undergraduate is it's not really easy, okay, because not just your parents but your family members, your aunties, your uncles, your sisters, your brothers, society itself expects a lot of things from you, okay, because they feel like you're becoming more responsible, they feel like you're becoming more mature, you're almost an adult, and then whatever you do counts. It's not like the normal thing, you're in school and if you do something wrong someone is going to punish you, but this is you're going into the real world. No one is going to punish you, no one is going to correct you, you're all on your own. And it's just like when you're in the desert, okay, you're left alone. You have no one with you because no one cares, because everyone's just looking out for it themselves and all. So no one has the time, so you have to learn how to take proper care of yourself. I feel it's a whole lot of responsibilities, and in a country like Nigeria, where I am from, most parents don't really give a whole lot of attention to that aspect. They feel oh, because my child is not an undergraduate, blah blah blah, that child should be able to take care of he or herself or whatever they say. They don't really give that child a form of counseling or a kind of pep talk, to advise the child. I feel it's very common in Nigeria, and that's why you have me, the beautiful Anita, to teach you and tell you some certain things you need to know before you make that big mistake as an undergraduate. So the first thing you need to know about becoming an undergraduate is planning yourself. Okay, I feel you're going to the 100 level in university or college or something. You need to make a plan. You need to get a plan, let me say a plan book, but not really a plan book, but you need to get a plan. What do you want to do? What business do you want to do? Because I feel the world is evolving. This is 2023. 2023. Let me say, in case you didn't hear that, let me repeat the year into your ears. 2023. This is 2023, you guys. Let me repeat it again, but last time. This is 2023. The world is really evolving, okay? You can't just wake up one morning and you're oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a nurse, I want to be whatever, and you feel that's going to be your only source of income. That's a lie. That's a huge lie. A very huge lie. Okay, so you need to become an entrepreneur. You need to learn to be independent. Even if your boss decides to sack you today, what are you going to hold on to? This is 2023. So I feel as an undergraduate you should be planning now. It's no, when you get to that stage in life, you're literally here, it begins to hold you and choke you up. You need to start now. What business do you want to do? What do you want to venture in? Is it clothing? Is it the popular lip gloss that a lot of influencers, a lot of young girls out there are doing? Do you want to go into baking, pastries and all? Do you want to become a chef? Do you want to become an influencer? Do you want to become a social media manager? Do you want to work for a company? You want to work for a business? What exactly do you want to do? So you need to plan out yourself, so not when you get there, you're all confused, you don't know what to do, and you begin to say, oh, my village people are behind me and stuff that most Nigerians say on social media. No one is after you. I feel you didn't plan right from the beginning. So now you're this stage, you should plan a business and all. So that's the first thing you should do. Getting out of business, and it's not really about getting out of business. You should also plan on the capital, who you want to sell to, whom you're producing for, the quantity, and also I feel like those are also huge factors you need to consider. And once you start this business, you're gonna get bigger. You're gonna get bigger. You're definitely going to get bigger. You want to learn how to make hair, because a lot of these days, a lot of women spend millions of money on their hairs. Like, it's so crazy. They spend millions on hairs. Like, you see a young lady spending millions on her hair, but she tells you, I don't have money. Once it comes to her hair, she's seen on Instagram, she's like spent thousands, millions in that hair. So I feel like you can also do like the hair thing, like wigging and stuff, like braiding, yeah, like, and that's to be like cosmetics, like the nails and the makeup and everything. It gets bigger every day, making a lot of money, a whole lot of money. So the different business ideas that you as an undergraduate can consider right now before you make that huge step into your college or university. That's the first factor you need to consider. Now, the second factor as an undergraduate, don't believe or don't feel like, oh, because I'm an undergraduate, I'm done with my high school, secondary school. You feel like no one can talk to you, because I feel like that's the mentality. Because I'm done with high school, I'm done with secondary school. Nah, you're saying bullshit to my ears, you're saying rubbish to my ears. What? Like, that's just the peak of your career. Like, that's just the beginning of your career. You can't it's just so funny. Like, I have a friend who said something to me some days that was like, oh, I can't wait till I finish school. I really can't wait. I'm almost done. I want freedom. My parents can't control me. And I looked at her, I'm like, with a bombastic side eye, like, sweetheart, that's not what being an undergraduate is all about. It's not all about the freedom, because freedom, you're gonna fly like a bird very soon. God, people, they're gonna fly like a bird very soon. Okay, so when I hear like people saying freedom, I begin to laugh, because I feel like words can't even explain my nah. You shouldn't be so quick about freedom and stuff like that, because you're going to like, oh Jesus, you're gonna make mistakes. This freedom thing has really destroyed the lives of like a whole lot of undergraduates. Oh, I want freedom. I want to leave my mom's house. I want to leave my father's house. I want to leave my uncle's house. They just want freedom. So if you become an undergraduate, don't be so focused on the freedom that you're going to get by leaving your parents' house as an undergraduate. You should focus on the positive sides, the bigger sides of you. Yes, you watching this video, become an undergraduate. And you all subscribe. If you're still watching up to this point and you have still not subscribed, you're mean. Yes, you're mean. Please subscribe. The third factor, I feel like a lot of the graduates, you all misplace your priorities along the line. Yes, you do. You misplace your priorities along the line a whole lot. You're done with high school, you're done with secondary school, and you're out, and your friend of you asks you, okay, nah, I don't think that's like a right instance. Okay, I have a personal experience. Let me share this personal experience with you all. So when I was like in just 3, oh, not like just 3, but my grade 3, something like that in my high school. So like, we're going to like this the higher level of high school and all. So you meant to like choose your departments and all. So I had this girl. She was not my friend, but she was a friend to my friend. So we're like asking like a general conversation we all had that day. What would you want to like, what department? And she was like she asked the other girl, what are you studying? The girl said commerce. She said, okay, yeah, I'm doing commerce. And I'm like, what? So you're going to study commerce because your friend said she want to study commerce? Like, you're following your friend. You're like, ugh. And do you know what happens then? Do you want to know what happens then? You begin to misplace priority. Period. Like, you can't treat this thing with core nature. You following your friends, you just make it to misplace your priority. Because whenever I see like most advisors, most therapists, different bodies, what they call them again, is it emotional speakers or coaches or something, motivational speakers. Yeah, whenever I hear them talking about misplacing priority and following your friends or peer pressure, I feel like all these things should like be put in a single chapter, and you should make it come together like in one piece. Because people don't just wake up one morning and they begin to misplace priority. You misplace priority when you begin to follow other people. Sense. I can't wake up one morning and I begin to misplace my priority. No, there's a particular factor that will make me to misplace priority, which is definitely peer pressure, following my friends. So if you're an undergraduate today in Nigeria or anywhere else you're watching me from, and you're following your friend because your friend wants to do this, your sister is doing this, your auntie, and then you're like, okay, I want to do that, you're going to misplace the priority, and you're going to come back here wishing you listen to me. You cannot be misplacing priority in 2023. Did you hear that? You cannot what? Repeat it. You cannot misplace priority in 2023. Period. And then another factor. Don't be in a hurry, because most of you are always in a hurry. You're in a hurry to do everything. You're in a hurry to do everything. In a hurry to buy this. In a hurry to go there. Like, don't be in a hurry. Just move with the flow. There's no rush. First to get there does not necessarily mean you are the best. Because you got there doesn't mean you're going to stay there forever. So I feel like getting here is not really like an important factor. The main thing is, can you maintain it? Most people are always in a hurry to get to the top, but when they get there, they are not able to maintain it. Why? Because we're in a hurry to get there. So whatever you're going to do as an undergraduate, make sure, and I repeat, make sure you're taking your time to get there. Don't be in a hurry. Don't say, oh, because my father's daughter and sister's daughter, my mother's sister's child, auntie's uncle children, blah blah blah, generational something, my friend in the school, my friend of 10 years ago, blah blah blah, those blind things. Because they're doing well, they're there, you also want to move there. Nah, you're not in a competition with anyone. You only meant to compete with yourself, not with people. Do you understand? So like, register that mentality in your head. Compete with yourself and not with others. So don't like be in a hurry to get there because, oh, everyone is there, I have to be there. It's gonna like, at one point or the other, you're definitely going to regret it, because you're gonna wish that you took your time to do that thing. So take your time. Are you trying to get an admission into university? Are you trying to read your books to get some certain papers or exams? Are you trying to learn a particular vocational skill? What is that thing you're trying to do exactly today? I want you to learn how to take your time. Do not be in a hurry with anyone. Don't be in a hurry. Yeah, don't be in a hurry. And then this is another factor. I said this in the previous factor, but I thought to myself that why don't I just like create a specific chapter for this. And I feel like I learned this from my parents. It's very important. Now, what's this factor? This factor is, do not compete with other people. Do not compete with what? Other people. Don't. When you begin to compare yourself with other people, you compare with yourself. Instead of you to like be grateful for who you are and what God has given unto you, you begin to compare yourself. Oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. You limit your blessings. You are limiting your blessings you're meant to receive from God. Don't compare with anybody. You are special, you are unique, you are love, you are grace, and you are light. Just say these things to yourself every day. Wake up in the morning and assure yourself of who you are. Don't compete with anybody. Okay? Don't compete with anybody. And even if you go to school, you go to an organization, you're in a place, a community, a society, even your own family. Yes, family members compete with each other. Trust me. Wherever it is you find yourself in this world, and you find out that a particular person is competing with you, Don't feel bothered. Nah, don't feel bothered. Don't even subject yourself to that person's level or to start competing with that person. Just focus on your focus. Do you understand? Focus. That person, once that person sees that like this guy is not even sending me, this guy is not even sending, they will just lose focus. But we have some Obanje and Obanjes that like witches and wizards that even if you send them or you don't send them, they will still be on top of your matter. Trust me, people like that exist. But don't let that get to you. Just be yourself, focus on your focus, and don't compete with anybody. You are beautiful in your own way. Okay, what happens to Chizoba must not happen to Ifeanyi, and what happens to Ifeanyi will not have to happen to Chizoba. If you notice, my fingers are not equal. Can you see it? Guys, they're not equal. I bought like a shoe some time ago, and one leg was like perfectly massaged, the other wasn't, and I was like, why? They're the same shoe, my same body, but they're not like perfect. That is how life is. We're not perfect, so don't compare yourself to anyone. Okay, lovers. Okay. And another factor, this one is very, very important too. Very important for all my beautiful and amazing undergraduates out there. Do not blame. Should I say blame? Do not fight yourself when you make a mistake. Yes, because I was like that before. Whenever I make a mistake, I would always fight myself for making a mistake. But I had to normalize something in my life, that I'm not perfect. Okay, even if I fight myself not tomorrow because I made one simple mistake, I'm going to make another one while fighting myself. So just learn, sit down, talk to yourself. Trust me, before just talk to yourself. You know, just try to like remember, like flash your memories back, you know, ask yourself questions. Why did I even do that thing, Seth? Okay, I should have done it this way. You know, talk to yourself, you know, and learn from your mistake. But if you do it again, then it's no longer a mistake, it becomes a part of you. Do you understand? It becomes a part of you. So just learn from that mistake. Tell yourself, I will not do it again, and truly do not do it again. Other than fighting yourselves, living in the past because of one I love this hair, because of one simple mistake you made. So don't let mistakes get to you. And the last one for today. Last one for today. Oh my god, I'm going to leave you guys with this particular one. So, my dear beautiful undergraduates that are watching this video, and even for you people that are no longer undergraduates, or you're yet to become one, I don't want you to lose your self-worth because you are trying to please other people. You know, make friends with yourself first before trying to make friends with other people. Learn to talk to yourself first before learning to talk to others. Learn to care for yourself first before you learn to care for other people. And learn to advise yourself first before you advise others. And learn to pay attention to little details around you. Learn to be observant when you are in public. And most importantly, let love lead. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love you all. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and expect beautiful content from me, because you all deserve beautiful content. Thank you and bye.